Hey, it's Alex with Lover Fighter Writer, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can write crazy powerful headlines with ClosersCopy. And what I'm actually going to do is show you how you can use all 3 of these methods of writing headlines in a single workflow to create like the ultimate headline, a really good headline. So I'll be honest, this is the headline that I'm going to use for this video, and I actually wrote this myself. But it was kind of inspired by some of the work that I did with this workflow. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did this, and basically just 3 ways that you can write headlines and how you can use them together to improve what you get and come up with something that you really like in the end. So the first method is to use a headline generating framework. And I know that there's a lot of really good headline generators in the community library. So you can get one there, you can make your own, you can use mine if you want. Mine is called Keyword to Headline. It's specifically for writing SEO descriptions. You start with a keyword and then it will usually put that keyword in the headline. So you might, if you want to write sales copy, you might want one that's more oriented to sales copy, but it does write pretty good headlines regardless. They're often quite compelling. So anyways, the first way is to start with a headline generating framework, and basically you can put in a keyword, or you can put in kind of like, if it's not for SEO, you can just kind of put in the topic that you're talking about, or part of the headline, or like the idea that you have for the headline. So I just went with affiliate marketing strategies, which is, I have an article on my blog about this. So I was kind of thinking of if there's any new headlines that I might want to use. And you can see it actually generated some really good ideas for me already. All of these just came out of the first time that I did it, and there's a lot of good ones here. Affiliate marketing strategies that work in the long run to get you traffic without spending a dime. Affiliate marketing strategies for beginners. Affiliate marketing strategies that make you money. Generate sales that work for beginners. So some solid titles there for sure. We're gonna look at how we can kind of go from here and improve them. So once this finishes, if there's any good ones, we'll add them to the bottom, and then we will move on to the next step. And this is really the easiest way to do it. This is how I get going with most of my headlines, and usually what I do is I just use this method. I'll use the framework once or twice to get a bunch of ideas, and then I'll just kind of write something myself based on what comes out. But I'll also show you how you can kind of automate this process with ClosersCopy. So these ones aren't too good. These ones aren't too good. But these ones look okay, at least. So we got some good ones. And so now we've got a list of title ideas. And the next thing that we can do is use the rewrite function to kind of improve the headline. So if we go through and we find one that's so this one is like, I like where this one is going, affiliate marketing strategies to generate sales, but I feel like it could be better. So you can highlight it and right click, and there is an improve setting, but I don't find that this actually does a very good job. Whereas rewrite, on the other hand, I find does do a fairly good job sometimes of rewriting the headline and improving upon it, or rewriting whatever you select and improving upon it. So we'll see what comes up this time. There will probably be some good outputs and some that aren't. So we have the best ways to generate sales. That doesn't really work. How to generate sales through affiliate marketing. Okay, so none of these really worked. I'm just gonna get rid of them, and I will say rewrite again. And this is pretty typical of any AI copywriting software. Basically, you usually have to run things a few times to get what you really want. So here we have the top 5 affiliate marketing strategies to generate sales. So that is a better title than the previous one. So we'll add that in here. And so you can go through and you can do this with the ones that you don't like as much, or you can do this with the ones that you like the best. So there was one that I liked quite a bit in here. Where was it? Affiliate marketing strategies that get you traffic without spending a dime. I like that. So we will rewrite this one and just see what it does with one that I like as opposed to one that needs some work. And the next method that we're going to use is one that I'm surprised. I don't think I've seen anyone else doing this, and it's kind of surprising, but it'll be very obvious once you see it. Here's some affiliate marketing strategies. Okay, so none of these worked very well again, but rather than run that again and kind of waste your time, I'm just going to move on to the third and final part of this process, or the third and final strategy that you can use to write really good headlines with ClosersCopy. So once you have a list of headlines, you can actually use long form to expand that list. So we'll just put it around here, and I like to shorten the output a bit normally. And so you just put the cursor at the end of the list of headlines, and then you hit write for me. And this might not work, but it usually does. Usually it will, the output will be more headlines because it, what does long form do? It follows the patterns and the context that's provided above, and all that we've provided is a list of headlines about affiliate marketing strategies, so it will most likely write additional headlines. And yeah, here we go. How to use Google Ads to build your online business. So there's a bunch of interesting ideas here for sure that we could potentially incorporate into these or use instead of them. And yeah, and then of course, the final way, what really brings this all together is actually using your brain and thinking a little bit. I know that we love to automate stuff, and we love to use the AI for as much as possible. I love doing that. I know that a lot of people in my audience do, but in order to get the best possible results, you do need to put some elbow grease on it yourself and kind of say, okay, I like this one, for example, but it's a little bit long, so we could shorten it down to that don't cost a dime. So that basically says the same thing, but it's much shorter now. So that's a bit better for SEO. Yeah, so that's really the thing that, those are the three methods that you can use with ClosersCopy, but the thing that really brings them all together is using them in the sequence that I showed you, and using your own knowledge and your own experience to make it as good as possible. So anyways, that is the tutorial. If you haven't yet, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. And also there's a link to my AI Copywriting Alliance Facebook group if you'd like to join me there. So I'm always posting new content there and starting discussions and stuff. So if you want to kind of hang out and get to know me a bit better, that's a good place to do it. All right, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.